So today is the last day to get your votes in for the Lost Island creature submissions, or even post what dino you want to come to the game. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the top 10 voted ones right now, as tomorrow Wildcard will be picking the top 10, and then out of that top 10 list, they're going to be doing a vote, and then the winner of that vote will come to the official game of ARK Survival Evolved. This is all really exciting now, guys, and make sure, as I said, to get your votes in if you haven't done it already, because your one vote could make a big impact on a dino coming to the game. Now, if you are excited for this tomorrow, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Tomorrow's video, I will be going through the official top 10 list, because obviously some votes have had some extra sort of influence from some YouTubers and stuff, so I don't know what Wildcard are doing about that. As I've said already in my videos, that I won't be sort of saying what to go and vote for, because I want to make the votes as fair as possible. Anyway, this is obviously the submissions. As you guys, if you haven't seen it already, have you ever wanted to see one of your favorite real-world prehistoric creature added to ARK? You're just in luck. For the upcoming Lost Island map, we'll be adding 3 new creatures, and we're looking one from the community, basically looking for the community input to find the final one. One creature per thread, and Wildcard have already said that there is over 1,000 different submissions for this, which is crazy. You have until July 23rd, which is obviously tomorrow, to get your ideas in. After July 23rd, we'll round up the most 10 creatures and compete to vote. We're looking forward to seeing your ideas. Now, the first one that I've already mentioned loads, which I haven't actually seen it get a vote for a while, is the flying squirrel, which I think was mentioned that a YouTuber wanted to make this one come to the game. I'm not too sure, but anyway, if you do want the flying squirrel, you can go and vote for it. That has 5,782 votes. But some of the other dinos I have been seeing getting a lot of votes at the moment. Obviously, number 2 is the Dinopithecus, the giant baboon, prehistoric baboon. This one has gone up in a few votes recently, but I haven't really seen the top 2 going up much. It's the ones below it that I've been seeing really grow, like the Ceratosaurus. I made a video on that the other day. This is obviously at number 3 with it's just such an awesome carnivore in the game. It now has 807 votes. We've got the Gorgonops, which has gone up to 716 votes. There's surprisingly a lot of different ones that are getting closer and closer to the top 10, and it's going to be interesting to see how Wildcard are going to work this top 10 list. If they're going to stick to the top 10 now, or they're going to just obviously choose the top 10 and maybe some that haven't been influenced, if you know what I mean. Now, the one that I can never pronounce the name is, I thought I'd just get it up anyway, so you can see a picture of it, because I can't pronounce the name. It's I think there's a picture of a difference of it comparing to the Rex here. It's called the Chartodonto or something like that, and it just looks fantastic. I made a separate video on this as well, because I feel like, as I've said from the beginning, I'd love to see a new carnivore, really big, awesome one in the game. Anyway, moving on. The Ultra Whale. Now, haven't seen this one moving as much in the top 10 list. It kind of stayed at 635. It's probably had a few, but it's meant to be a giant whale. But what a lot of the community are saying is that they don't believe that the Ultra Whale will come to the game, because the map isn't really based for water. It's more a land-based map. But we'll see. I think it still sounds like a cool idea, and obviously deserves to get votes if it really, if it has a chance. But anyway. And then we've got I think it's pronounced bison. I'm not too sure, but obviously here's a picture of it here. I think it's like a giant bull, as you can see. I did actually see someone create a mod version of this for ARK Survival Evolved recently, so might be worth having a little look at this as well for the future. I still feel like I've seen a lot of people saying they want this in the game, and maybe it would be cool. I'm probably only saying that it's not my favorite one just because I want a carnivore, but anyway, I'm not meant to be saying too much. I'm not trying to say what I want to you guys. Then we've got the fishing pole dino, which has 530 votes here, which looks really awesome. When I saw this one, I thought the idea of this was so great. It's basically a way of getting extra food using this dino, which obviously can grab fish from water using its very long neck. Really awesome idea there. And then we've got another shoulder mount pet, which has got the nickname Strange Wing, which has 489 votes, which is meant to go and pick you up sort of legendary loot and everything around, and blueprints, but we'll see. Then we've got an awesome one here called the I'm just going to call it the, I don't even know. It's basically something in between like the Spino and the Baryonyx type thing, as you can see from a photo here. This one has got 482 votes. I definitely feel like this should have a chance, as I'm only saying that because I really want a carnivore. If Wildcard bring another carnivore, because there's 3 dinos coming, then I'd change my mind and be like, oh, I don't actually want one. But because we know right now that the Amargasaurus is coming, it kind of makes me want to have a big, massive carnivore instead. I've probably said that about 100 times. Now, one that's really been getting a lot of votes recently, I've been checking this list, is the giant war machine war elephant. Again, I think it's like the Dino rhythm, I think I can, or the, yeah, anyway, you guys know I'm terrible with pronouncing things. This, obviously there's some mammoths in the game, but I like some of the ideas here in the drawings of how you could have a giant war-like mammoth, a bit similar to what's in Lord of the Rings. Again, I reckon that would be cool, and I can see why that's got a lot of votes. The giant ant queen, obviously you can see it here. I thought this was a good idea, but obviously at the same time it seems a little bit more like it would be a boss in the game. But you know, if it is something that could be tameable and rideable, then fair enough. Fair enough. It's got a lot of votes. It's got 475 votes, so it's quite high up there. Now, another one here, we've got a flying mount. I think this is the only sort of flying one that you can see. It does look pretty cool. There's actually a creation in-game. I don't know if this is a mod that's been created for it, but it does have a dossier. Looks pretty awesome, so if that's what you want to see in the game. Personally, for me, I don't want to see a flyer. I know I've already said at the start of the video, Dom, you're not saying anything to influence votes, but it's because we had one, obviously, with Crystal Isles. So, but I don't know, if that's what you want to see, it's totally down to you what you want to vote for. Now, we've got the heli, well, I always call this the heli, and it's like the giant sort of fish with like a blade in its mouth. If you guys want to see this come to the game, then get your votes in. 353 votes that has right now. We've got the Acrocanthosaurus, that's got 323 votes. I said I like the idea of this, but a lot of you guys said it wouldn't be fair on a creator, that a mod creator that created this with the ARK editions, if Wildcard were to take this one and add it into the game. We've then got the Shantugosaurus, I'm going to go for. I think this is the comparison from a Rex compared to it. This is actually, if I'm correct, a herbivore, but is bigger than a Rex. And I suppose we've never really seen that in the game before. A giant herbivore, like... I know obviously you guys are going to say, oh, Brontos, but you know what I mean? That something actually battles back that hasn't really got giant teeth. I think that sounds like a cool idea. And then what have we got next here? I don't even know how to pronounce it. This is a new one, I think. 282 votes this has got. It's a bee. Oh, it's a beetle. Is this a giant beetle? I'm not too sure. But yeah, these are some of the pictures of it here. And a nice actually sketch there of the survivors and with a raptor there going up to it. This one has 282 votes. If you want to see this beetle in the game, then go get voting. I'm not too sure how many we're going to look at, but I suppose we could look at this one. It's a companion. It's pronounced Anorgurthus. But anyway, yeah, so that's that decision there. By the way, as well, before we end this video, I will go and give shout outs to everyone that has put their lists up, you know, give some credit to you. But this is like, yeah, a bit of a shoulder mount type pet. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think, obviously you can see a few more of these here. The first swimmer flyer hybrid, I think that sounds quite cool. 207 votes, so we'll have this look at a final one. So this can swim and fly. I've actually used a modded creature before, and it was a lot of fun being able to do that. So yeah, definitely go and check this list out, as this is the last day. So that is your top well, I think I was about 20 we did there. So we did the first list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So currently the sort of Spino Baryonyx thing is at number 10. So that list there was your top 10. And we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's your top 23 list at the moment. Now, I'm sure there's still so many other things with crazy amounts of votes on other pages. If we go to number 2, we've still got some here. I mean, the Brachiosaurus here with 194 votes. I have a feeling that could be coming to ARK 2, so I don't know if that would come, but maybe if that's what you guys want, you can vote for it. But yeah, there's lots more still with votes here, so that don't rule these ones out already. But that is how the creature submissions list is looking right now, guys. One more day to get your votes in. Do not miss out, because as I said, your vote could mean a lot of different changes, or even your comment could mean a big change with what Dino comes to the game. I will, as I said, be making the big announcement video tomorrow with what the top 10 list is, and then we need to get our votes in to see if what officially is going to be coming to the game. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you are excited, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's big exciting video. See you guys later.